Close to $1 million. It's stronger, it's taller, it's bigger and better. It's a portion of the seawall in Scituate, Massachusetts, where the tide is way out there tonight. There's a full wolf moon happening this weekend, and what that means is the tide's running strong, and the water's going to batter this wall. Not so much tomorrow's high tide before noontime, but tomorrow night. And the highest tide, though, is going to be Sunday morning. So the worst of the wind is going to be in the middle of the night. And the worst of the waves is going to be sort of side shore, wind from the north on Sunday morning. So the north side of Cape Cod, especially Nantucket, could get some damage from the coast. But this is going to be a moderate nor'easter. It's Snowmageddon, the sequel in Washington, D.C. They're getting more than a foot of snow and wind. All the flights canceled in Philadelphia tomorrow already. Southern New England right on the edge of the storm. There's an old saying for meteorologists from New Hampshire: snow in Washington, D.C., no snow for me. That's because the cold suppresses the storm track and they go out to sea. However, they can clip southeastern New England. Speaking of New England, old school meteorologist Bob Copeland, now living in northern New Hampshire, used to live on Cape Cod. He says there's a possibility of a foot of snow on Cape Cod if it's all snow, even a half a foot close to Boston. The tricky part is there's going to be a band of heavy snow from Connecticut to eastern Massachusetts. We're not sure where it's going to set up, but it could sit for 12 hours with close to an inch of snow per hour tomorrow night. So that's sort of the unknown for early Sunday. Oops, ran out of memory in my phone and daylight down the beach, so we'll finish it in the cellar. Yeah, the big unknown, it's called the deformation band of really heavy snow that forms on the outer edges of these big storms. You can see it moving out of Washington, D.C. towards southern New England overnight. And then during the day Saturday, it just kind of comes up to southern New England, then stalls somewhere on Saturday night between eastern Connecticut or southwestern Connecticut, eastern Connecticut, Narragansett Bay to Cape Cod and the islands, just south of Boston. It could be snowing an inch an hour for close to 12 hours, so a place like Worcester may get no snow. A place like Plymouth County or Bristol County, Massachusetts or Rhode Island could get close to a foot of snow. And a huge question mark, will it be all snow on Cape Cod and the islands? If so, and our friend Bob Copeland thinks it is, 12 to 18 inches. So there's huge bust potential, especially because the wind is going to be strongest on the outer Cape and Nantucket, and that's where we'll see the most coastal erosion, as there is a storm warning in effect over the ocean. Seas building more than 20 feet offshore. And that means cleaning up the surf. We'll be cleaning up on Monday, so we'll probably go surfing. Skiers get the snow. We've had it for the last week, and the surfers get the surf, and the weather people get all the weather. Next time I see you is on the TV screen. We're working as a team all weekend.
Okay.